Hello, everyone. This is Salma Kaouser from Physicians Fame Podcast. Today, we have Miss Taylor from Florida, a third-year medical student. Hey, Taylor, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Do you want to start off by talking a little bit about yourself so we can know who you are, what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Taylor. I'm from Florida. A third-year medical student here doing my rotations in Chicago.
So how's your typical day looks like as a medical student?
Depending on what rotation we're in, being a third year, your schedule changes quite a bit. So you have to constantly adapt. Different time frames of being places, different schedule lengths. Currently right now, I'm in a rotation where I have less time at the hospital than I was prior. So I have more free time to do study, practice questions, Anki, stuff like that. I also always have to incorporate, going to the gym and meal prepping, making sure all of my ducks are in a row.
Always takes a lot of time though, right?
It does. I try to limit it to, Sundays is usually my big day for prepping for the week. So I have everything I kind of have a routine where I have a grocery list. I make all that happen, and then I make all of the foods that I'm going to need for the week. So there's no second guessing. If a day were to go longer, I don't have to, step outside of my scheduled plan for my meals and stuff like that.
I know you're a medical student and you probably have like a very busy, crazy medical student life with all the rotations and everything you do. What do you like to do outside of medicine? Do you have any hobbies, like vacations, fitness? What do you like to enjoy besides medicine?
Aside from medicine, you could probably find me in the gym. That's my happy place. That's where I'm the most sane. Not much time for vacations, although I would love to travel one of these days. But yeah, usually I spend my free time. I'm kind of a homebody, so I like to keep it low key. And I definitely love to be in the gym. Hanging out with, a couple close friends is really the best way.
And as a medical student, have you thought about going into, what kind of specialty have you thought about going into? Are you considering something, or are you just kind of open to everything?
Yeah, so actually, that's funny you ask. I was originally interested in family medicine. Mm-hmm. However, upon doing a OBGYN rotation, I fell in love with OBGYN.
So how so?
I think it was more so watching the passion that my preceptor had and his love for teaching us and making sure we were all on the same page, and the way he kind of ran the show. It was so much more than anything I could have ever thought of. I thought I would have hated it, honestly. When I first started, I was worried. I was like, oh no, I don't think this is going to make me uncomfortable, but I loved it. Towards the end, I was even able to help him in delivering a baby, and it was just the most incredible experience I've ever had so far in my rotation. So
wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
And do you have family in Chicago?
No,
here for rotation.
It's just me. Yeah, I'm here for my rotations. I don't actually have any family in medicine, so I'll be.
You're the first doctor.
Yes.
Yeah. How does that play out?
No pressure. No pressure.
Everyone's so proud of you to become a doctor.
They love to call and ask me questions, and I'm like, we're not quite there yet, but I've seen
that a lot. As soon as you hit medical school,
exactly.
Your family thinks you're a doctor, and they're like, where all the questions about medicine.
Exactly.
They start kicking in with all their questions.
Yeah.
I completely get that. Yeah. That's fine. Myself, I'm not into medicines, but research scientist, so it's similar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not too close to medicine, but still in a similar science field. So I kind of get that. A lot of people come to me and ask about research stuff that I'm like, I'm a research scientist. Yes, I know about research, but not every single thing.
Right, exactly.
So then you're just
I can do my best.
Yeah, exactly. And do you watch, I know as a medical student, even though I'm not into medicine, but people would love to watch medicine shows, the TV shows, Grey's Anatomy, Chicago Med, Good Doctors. Do you have any one that you like? Do you watch that a lot?
I've seen almost all of them, I would say. Another good one is The Resident. I think it's on Hulu. That one I really, really liked. But going back to Grey's Anatomy is the OG. That's whenever you're having a tough day.
Probably the first one that came out.
The first one that I really got into, yeah. And, just watching their journey and everything, it's very hopeful at the end of the day, especially on a rough day.
Do you think you learned from it?
Yeah, I do. I actually feel like there's a lot of accurate information in it. You have to take everything with a grain of salt, but
yeah,
it definitely, it's a vibe.
I completely get that. Yeah. So if, let's say, you were not a doctor, right, or in the path of becoming a doctor, what would you think you have chosen as your career path?
Oof.
Did I put you on spot?
Yeah, a little bit. So I love art. I love crafting, stuff like that. So
do you think you could be like, I know you're so into like fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could have been like a fitness mentor? Or a trainer or something?
I have thought about doing that even on the side if possible. I also love physical therapy. I know I had my own experience with it after getting a herniated disc, and just the rehabilitation process and all of how the muscles work with the body and how we're supposed to work with the muscles to help our bodies. And it's a whole thing. So I always found that really fascinating also.
Oh, wow, that's great. I think lastly, I will ask you, like, any advice you have for any upcoming medical students that you think can help them out to know how this journey is going to be for them, and any advice in general you have for people? Would you like to share?
I think my biggest advice would be to take time for yourself through medical school. Make sure that you don't lose track of your favorite hobbies and favorite comfort things. I know it's easy for all of us to, say medicine, we can't have a life outside of medicine, but you can, and you should. You should keep a balance and make sure that you're keeping your mind as healthy as your body.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Physicians Fame podcast. Stay connected. Bye.